Hi everybody, it's Bonnie from Grit and Glamour. Thanks for joining me on my channel and my blog. Today's video is about the Samorga purse organizer for the Neverfull GM. It's something I just got, was never into them before, but I saw a video that Jerusha Couture put on her channel. Her channel is Jerusha Couture, and it really changed my perspective of purse organizers, and the main reason was that this is a felt organizer, and I never before liked any of the organizers out there that are that kind of like that slick material. It's almost like, I don't even know what it is, but it just looks so cheap, which is why I never ever wanted one. And then I never really needed one because I just got my Neverfulls this year, thanks to my hubby. So good to me. So anyway, Jerusha covered this felt organizer for her Neverfull, and it really got me thinking, and I will go into the reasons why I ordered it and why I absolutely love it. But first, I will show you it. I got the red to go in, the Damier Ebene canvas Neverfull GM that I have, and it just pops in there so easily. And there it is. There it is in the bag. And it easily comes out of there and can go in my monogram GM as well. But I will confess that I'm so like type A. Anyway, there it is in the monogram GM. My monogram GM is the Neo Neverfull with the Pivoine lining, which is like a dark fuchsia. So I have to confess that I ordered a dark magenta Samorga organizer just like this one, and I haven't received it yet, but I ordered it because I really love the product and I want it to match, and I'm going to have these back for the long haul, so I'm not going to be switching them out all the time. And we'll go ahead and put it in the Damier. When you put it in the bag, whether you're using the bag or not, it helps the bag keep its shape. So when you're storing, now, of course, this canvas is much stiffer than the monogram canvas, but when it's in the bag, it helps the bag keep its shape even when it's empty, which is really important to me because when I'm storing my Neverfulls, I don't want them to crease or bend, and then I take them out of storage and they've got a big bend in them or a mark. So anyway, so there it is again, and now I'm going to switch angles and show you exactly why I chose this configuration from Samorga and why it works for me. Alrighty, so be right back. Okay, so I've switched camera angles and hopefully you guys have a really clear view of this. I'm just going to start putting some of my things in the organizer. And I'm going to start with, this is like all my gym stuff, and I'm going to put it over here. And then this is my makeup bag, and I want to get a Louis one day, but so I'm kind of partial to this one. It's Cole Haan. I've had it for like, I don't know, forever, many years, 7, 8 years, have no idea. It's kind of ratty looking, but I love it because it's squishy and it's kind of handled, so it makes it easy to just pop it in and mold it any way you want. So I've got that there. I've got my sunnies, and this is actually Velcro. So you can remove this section if you want, this middle partition, which is slotted, or you can leave it in. I like it in. I'm gonna put sunnies right in the middle. I have my zippy organizer wallet. I'm gonna put it over here. And I have my 6-key clay, 6-key holder. I'm gonna put it here. So what I've shot this video so many times. I swear this, like, something happens every time I shoot video that the battery dies. I don't know, or this time the battery didn't die, the memory card was full. So forgive me if I repeated myself or if I never mentioned this, but one of the reasons why I really love this organizer and that it's felt is that it protects, it keeps all your stuff from like rubbing together. And especially when you've invested money in Louis SLGs, small leather goods, like you don't want, like I don't want this rubbing on zippers and whatever, so that keeps them partitioned in their own little happy pockets and away from danger and each other. Then there's room for my phone. Like sometimes I throw it in this pocket or one of these side pockets. which usually this side actually, I think. And then I have another little clay that I keep my insurance cards in, and I'll pop that down in here. And I always carry a scarf with me because I use it as a wrap, and I also use it in the summer. It's so ratty looking, but I love it. I use it in the summer on booths and chairs and my husband's hot truck when I'm wearing like shorts or a mini skirt, because I cannot stand the feeling of my legs sticking to a seat. That's just gross. So I put that in there, and it's very helpful and handy. And then, because I commute to the office once a week, the reason why I chose this one is it has this big slot here, which is perfect for your laptop. And this is the MacBook Pro 15-inch. It's a beast. It fits in there beautifully. Sure, it's heavy, but I mean, I just stuck a computer in there. So the great thing is it keeps the computer from being scratched and everything from rubbing up against each other. So that's that. And then what I also love about this is when I'm carrying my baby, my GM agenda, she can also fit right in there, and no one is going to hurt her, and she is not going to scratch anyone. And should this pen, I mentioned in like my GM agenda video, like I'm kind of paranoid that this pen will slip out and ink will get in my bag. Well, no worry about that now, because if it slips out, the organizer will cop the bleed and not my bag. And I'd rather spend $60 on a new organizer than try and clean ink out of the stains, ink stains out of my Neverfull. So my my Agenda GM can fit in there. And look at this book I'm reading. So good, so cute, really good. Actually cute and kind of sad at the same time. But anyway, that'll fit in there too. So I really love this model of the organizer for this slot because, you know, you can put magazines in there when I get mail or magazines, instead of having all that stuff rubbing, or even newspapers. Like if you ride the train and you like to read the paper, instead of getting the ink and stuff on your back, you can pop right down there in the organizer and everything is safe and sound. So that's my review, and I will link below the exact model that I chose and the website. And if you have any questions, let me know. There are pockets out here too. I don't use those because that's just too close to the bag side, and I don't even use all the pockets on the inside, but I just think it's great. It's like the best thing ever, and I highly recommend it. Very high quality. Oh, and one more thing I wanted to make a point about saying, and Jerusha made this point in her video, and I was so grateful. These organizers come in like a 2-ply or single-ply felt, and she chose the single ply, and so did I, for the same reason. Like, want to make sure that it's not too heavy, and really it doesn't add any weight at all to the bag. So I chose the single ply just so it's not too thick, and it just, I mean, it keeps the bag shape. It's just beautiful. I mean, it's like the greatest thing ever. I can't even begin to... Wow, I'm just so excited about it because I was never on board with these things, but this felt one's fantastic. All right. Enough of my yammering on. If you have any questions, leave them below and I will answer them. And thanks again for watching, you guys. Bye-bye.